So, let's start with a number that should really get your attention. 45%. Yeah, according to research, that's the average number of viewers you lose in just the first 30 seconds. That's almost half your audience. Gone, before you even get to the good stuff. The stakes are incredibly high. That is the million-dollar question, right? It's not just about making better content overall, it's about crafting an irresistible hook right at the start. And that's exactly what this formula is designed to help you do every single time. All right, first things first. We have to completely change how we think about an intro. See, it doesn't start at second 1 of your video. It actually starts before anyone even clicks play, the moment they see your title and your thumbnail. That's where you make your first promise. And this means you might need to totally flip your workflow. Instead of making a video and then trying to figure out a title and thumbnail, you have to lock in that clickable title and thumbnail, your TNT, first, because that's what sets the entire expectation for the viewer. Creator Aprilyn Alter calls this the plot promise. It's the core deal you're making with the viewer. Is this video about building a superpowered slingshot or dropping an egg from the edge of space? Your entire intro really only has one job: to deliver on that specific promise. Now, let's talk about the most critical part of your entire video, those first 5 seconds. This is your one chance to immediately prove to the viewer that, yes, they clicked on the right thing, and no, this is not clickbait. And the formula here is so simple, it's beautiful. You just have to say it and show it. Your first sentence should basically say out loud what your title is about, and your very first shot has to visually match what's in your thumbnail. Think of Mark Rober's egg drop from space video. It opens on a shot of an egg over the Earth, and he says, "This is space, and this is an egg." Boom, it's instant confirmation. And this idea perfectly captures a huge shift in how people watch YouTube. With the autoplay preview feature, a lot of people are seeing your video with no sound at first. So you have to show them they're getting what they clicked for, even before they've heard you say a single word. Okay, so you made it past the 5-second mark. Great. But now what? For the next 25 seconds or so, your job is to build a hook so strong that they feel like they have to stick around to see what happens next. So, a great core hook has 3 key ingredients. You've got to spark their curiosity. Give them just enough context so they're not lost. And, this is crucial, prove your unique worth. You have to answer the question, why should I watch your video on this? Now, sparking curiosity is all about creating a little mental itch. You can open a loop by asking a question, like when Mark Rober asks, how on earth you steer a hot air balloon when it doesn't have a steering wheel? Or you can tease a really high-stakes outcome, like when MrBeast shows you the insane conditions his contestants are about to face. You just want to make them crave the answer. Next up is your USP, or your unique service proposition. Let's be real, in a world with endless content, every viewer is subconsciously asking, why this video over all the others? Your USP is your answer to that question. It's what makes your video feel special. And there are 4 main ways you can show this off. You can flash your expertise, like a doctor talking about health. You can signal the sheer effort involved, maybe mentioning it took you 3 years to film this. You can just lean into your one-of-a-kind personality. Or, and this is my personal favorite, you can provide proof. Show the amazing result right up front to prove you actually did the incredible thing you promised. So we've talked a lot about what you say, but what you show can make all of this 100 times more powerful. We have to remember that a great intro is just as much a visual experience as it is an audio one. And the data on this is just, wow, it's crystal clear. An analysis of intros from top creators found that a staggering 95% used music and sound effects to set the mood. And that exact same number, 95%, made sure to visually show what the video was about right from the jump. So, what's the takeaway? Simple. Front-load your A-game. Put your absolute best visuals, your slickest editing, and your fastest pacing right in the intro. Slap some bold text on screen to hammer home key points. Keep things moving with zooms and quick cuts. And if you can, film somewhere that's actually related to your topic. It all just screams quality. Okay, let's put this all together. I know we've covered a lot, but it really does boil down to a simple 5-step blueprint that you can use over and over again. All right, here it is. Step 1, always start by nailing your clickable title and thumbnail. Step 2, use that TNT to define your clear plot promise. Step 3, in the first 5 seconds, you have to verbally and visually match that promise. Step 4, for the next 25 seconds, build your hook with curiosity and your unique service proposition. And finally, step 5, Layer on amazing visuals, motion, and sound to make the whole thing unforgettable. And that's it. That's the formula. It's the system that the biggest creators on the platform use to make sure their videos don't just get clicks, but they actually get watched. So the only question left is, what's the hook going to be for your next video?